eMsculpt sculpts muscle. So it's the only FDA-approved device on the market that sculpts muscle. It was originally used for physical therapy. So for those that needed to build muscle in an area that they weren't able to because they couldn't put pressure on their hips, their knees, they were able to do so. And then they found out, ooh, look at the muscle building, muscle burns fat, and of course they turned it into an aesthetic device. What I love about that is that since it was originally physiotherapy, you get that benefit of not only strengthening that muscle, but then you get the vanity of it.
VitalLife has eMsculpt, and VitalLife has, with what they've got here, it's changed the paradigm by using eMsculpt for me to be able to function at a level that I couldn't function before. You know, after several sessions, I could feel a difference. What it did for me was allowed me to do a sit-up from raising my shoulders from 2 inches off the ground to almost 12 inches off the ground. Now that may sound insignificant to some people, but for me it was significant. Now for the other day, I did my first full crunch. I was supposed to be in a wheelchair, and I did my first full crunch.
But what I like about eMsculpt is it gets you from one level to another. So if you work with eMsculpt, it's like getting you from level 1, if you haven't worked out in a while, jumping you all the way up to 4 or 6, depending on how many treatments you do. And with that comes this level of pride, this boost of confidence, and you're able to get through those workouts when you weren't able to do so before.
You did a sit-up. I did. So it's yes. Rocky running up the stairs in Philadelphia. That's how it feels. I'm jumping up and down, fist pumping in the air. Well, what this does is it kicks you into that next level. It helps start that process, and it makes it easier that when you do that next set of 100 crunches, you're going, wow, I felt some results here.
It's a 30-minute treatment. You're in and out. And when you're done, because of the way that the pulses are created, again, being physiotherapy originally, you are releasing lactic acid every 5 minutes. So after having 20,000 contractions, you're not sore the next day.
There is, on the first few minutes, there's a few, as it's working those muscles and stimulating those muscles. But within a few minutes, we're having conversations, you're talking, and you've completely forgotten about what happened. You feel it in your core. You feel those muscles tight. I found myself sitting up straight, my belly button pushing to the spine without me having to think about it.
I love how close I'm able to work with these patients. There is both physical benefit, it's physical therapy benefits to it, as well as the vanity. And it's neat to see that every time that someone comes in, something else has changed. Nicole, I did a sit-up. Nicole, I was able to sleep on my belly. Nicole, I can do a plank for longer than I've ever been able to do. It's really inspiring to see the change that it's doing in my patients' lives on not only a vanity aspect, but a therapeutic aspect.